Hallo miteinander, I'm Gesh86 and this is Touhou Katsugeki Kidan Vol.2. This next optional stage can be pretty tough. If you thought the last area was hostile, well, it's gotten worse. We're pretty much in the blazing core of the underworld, or I should say the subterranean world. There's a big difference between those two. Now you can choose between a couple of routes here. I want to go this one. Whoa. I think there's the most goodies in this one. We have two new enemies in this stage. We haven't seen one of them yet, but we should get there soon. There it is. This black mass with heads in it. Looks pretty evil. It lets bullets rain on us. Not really that difficult, if you can time your graze right. But it's really annoying when they're under you. So as I've said before, we're in a really fiery place now. Who might the boss be? In fact, this is probably the only side stage that has a real boss. Not some of those poor mini-boss-like ones, but a full-fledged one. Who might she be? There's some more bonuses down here. There's another kind of enemy that is really interesting, I think. But we haven't seen them yet. There. These bulls. I couldn't really show it off right now, but they use a kind of fake form. And something else, I bought a new move. I think it's a really overpowered one. It is up plus special, so it's one of those super moves. It costs 50,000, it's the second last option from below. And actually with that move, you can cheap out some of the bosses later. Well, you can cheap out pretty much any boss if you're good with it. I'm gonna demonstrate that, not in this episode, but in a future one. Seriously, who would want to live in this place? Well, you know, some like it red hot. The cool thing about this super move is not only that it hits pretty much everything on the screen, but when you're stuck in something, all the shots will pretty much hit that enemy. Because as you know, in this game, enemies never have invincibility times. Blinking frames, you could say. Leveled up again. Now it shouldn't be too far from here on. There is one choice of route of which way you want to go. Pretty much at the start, but from there on it's straightforward. This guy looks like a really messed up Pokemon if you ask me. Now I wonder, will we see one of those bulls again? I hope we will. there. Before they transform into their true form, they're little girls. You know? Considering this is Touhou, this is kind of, yeah, well, fitting, let's say. I mean, who in Touhou likes guys? Except Renosuke, he's cool. And we're at the end. And we meet Oku, the 6. She's probably the only Touhou character that's outlawed by Geneva Conventions. But Gensokyo doesn't care. They have never heard of Geneva. So she fights us right away, not a lot of dialogue, because that's just her nature. And when she's pointing her third leg at you, you should either go behind her or have some good timing in your jump. She never turns around for you with that attack. Oh, and that's her ultimate. Yeah, just keep away from her for that, because you're just gonna get killed in a matter of seconds. I really like that move where she flies over you. It's pretty easy to avoid though. Just like that one. There she does her super again. She has another one of those moves that warns you with those huge caution signs. The other one is a little bit trickier. I'm pretty sure we'll see it. And that move isn't too dangerous. Still the same old tricks. Oh, and that one, you've got to watch out for that one. The red bullets are much bigger than they look. Couldn't get behind her that time. Oh, and that's dangerous. Watch out for that. It's easy if you can get behind her, but I couldn't. Still pulled out quite okay. If you don't react at all to that, you're pretty much dead. I really wonder if Oku can actually say the word nuclear, or if she'll say nuclear. I think the latter. Oh, and there's that one again. And one more strike should do it. That's it for Oku. I think she should apologize for just attacking us that aggressively. And that face is so funny. Pretty much my favorite scene in the whole game. Oh yo! So I guess this was probably a huge misunderstanding from her part. So that's it for this stage. Ambush 86. This was Touhou Katsugeki Kidan Vol.2. And next time we'll go to pretty much my favorite stage in the entire game. It really is a treasure chamber, I can tell you that much. So